To be quite honest, I'm very proud to be here and to be able to celebrate the 50 years that Goodfish Business Corp has been able to provide the services in the oil and gas industry. And I worked in the oil and gas industry for 29 years or so at different levels in the oil and gas industry. Coming home back to my community 9 years ago and utilizing some of the experiences that I had to be able to bring it here, that 50 years of service, I watched my aunts and some family members work it within the business and at the dry cleaners and the sewing garment. Watching it from a young kid to a teenager to an adult, watching this business grow, and now being able to be here, being a part of it the last 9 years, I feel good that I'm here and to be able to celebrate that milestone. I'm just proud that we are taking those steps and the initiatives as a business to train and support our managers, the supervisors, and the whole entire team. It makes me proud to see that our community is thriving, and our supervisors, our managers, and everybody in our entire team is working together and making this a success. If it wasn't for the Synchroons and the Suncords of the world, I could not imagine where Goodfish would have been. It's helped the community and generations of different families within this community to be able to thrive and grow. And it built a lot of people who have left the community that are boilermakers and iron workers and pipe fitters and scaffolders. And it started from here with the families, the grandmas, the grandpas, the aunts, the uncles, the parents working here and building a foundation for these people that left their community to go and work to become something. They're thriving, and it's nice to see. I'm proud to say I'm from Goodfish. And you go out to the Syncrude sites or any of the oil gas sites in around our area, when they ask you where you're from and you say Goodfish, right away everybody knows Goodfish. Everything from our business to our sports, to our hockey team, and things like that. It's a well-known community, and if we didn't have the support that we still have from Syncrude and Suncor, I'm not sure where or how the community would have been. But I'm very grateful that they were there for our community. When I first started as director of operations, I had a really tough challenge. It was taking our existing laundry facility plant that we had in Edmonton and moving it to an area that would fulfill the services for our customers around Fort McMurray, Conklin, Lac La Biche area. So I looked at different locations. I looked at Smoky Lake, I looked at St. Paul, I looked at Lac La Biche, I looked at Conklin, I looked at even Fort McMurray. But what made sense for us at the time was Lac La Biche. It took a little bit of time finding the building, but found the right one after a few months. And the biggest challenge in doing that was the customers, satisfying the customers and having to go to our competitors in Edmonton to support us to fulfill the customers' needs. That was a challenge. I knew how to talk to our competitors, and after a while they were on board. They were willing to support us, and I was able to do that. And once I said, this is the day we're going to shut the plant, and this is the day we're going to start doing all this, and it worked. And I was the one dealing with all the customer concerns and the customer complaints, and I handled everything and everybody. It was a tough time, but I managed. It was very stressful, but I managed and I got through it, and it's a success today.